people repeat the same 5 decisions every day. It's not motivation. It's a system. There's a lie most people believe. That success comes from motivation. That rich people wake up inspired, energized, ready to win. But that's not what actually happens. Because if success depended on motivation, nobody would stay successful. Motivation is unstable. It rises and falls. It disappears under stress. It collapses under pressure. And rich people? They don't rely on something that's unstable. They rely on something else. A system. Not motivation. Not willpower. Not even discipline in the way you think. A system of decisions. And here's the part most people don't see. They don't make hundreds of new decisions every day. They repeat the same 5 decisions. Over and over and over again. Not because they're simple, but because they remove chaos. Because once a decision becomes a system, it stops draining your energy and starts building your life. Most people are exhausted not because they work too hard, but because they think too much. Too many choices. Too many options. Too many directions. And every decision costs energy. The more decisions you make, the worse your decisions become. This is why most people stay stuck. Not because they're lazy, but because they're overwhelmed. Rich people remove that problem. They don't increase decisions. They reduce them. They simplify everything. And then they repeat what works. That's the difference. Decision 1, they decide what matters before the day starts. Most people wake up and react. Notifications. Messages. Random tasks. Urgent problems. Their day is decided for them. But rich people decide first. Before the world touches them. Before distractions take over. They already know what matters today. What moves the needle? What creates real progress? Because not everything is equal. Some actions change everything. Others change nothing. But they look the same. Answering emails feels productive. But it rarely changes your life. Scrolling feels relaxing. But it slowly steals your focus. Busy does not mean effective. So they ask one question. What is the one thing that actually matters today? Not 5 things. Not 10. 1. Because focus is power. When everything matters, nothing matters. And when focus is divided, results are weak. But when focus is sharp, results become powerful. This decision is repeated daily. Because clarity is not a one-time event. It's a daily discipline. Without clarity, you drift. With clarity, you move. Decision 2, they eliminate instead of add. Most people think success is about adding more. More work. More effort. More goals. More habits. But rich people think differently. They ask, what can I remove? Because complexity kills execution. Every extra task adds friction. And friction leads to inconsistency. So they remove what doesn't matter. Unnecessary meetings. Low-value tasks. Energy-draining people. Pointless decisions. Success is not built by doing more. It's built by doing less. But better. Every yes costs something. Time. Energy. Focus. And when you say yes to everything, you lose control. so they say no more than yes. They protect their time. They protect their energy. They protect their focus. And what's left becomes powerful. Decision 3, they follow systems, not feelings. Most people act based on feelings. If they feel motivated, they act. If they feel tired, they stop. If they feel doubt, they hesitate. Their life is controlled by emotion. But emotions are inconsistent. Rich people don't trust emotions. They trust systems. Because systems don't depend on mood. They don't negotiate. They don't disappear. They just run. The decision was made once. The system repeats it. And this removes resistance. Because every time you ask, "Should I do this?" you create friction. And friction leads to delay. But when the decision is already made, execution becomes automatic. This is why systems win. Decision 4, they protect their attention. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Not your time. Not your money. Your attention. Because where your attention goes, your life follows. Most people have lost control of it. Scrolling. Notifications. Endless content. Distraction is constant. But rich people protect their attention. They are intentional. They choose what they consume. They choose where they focus. Because everything you consume shapes your thinking. And your thinking shapes your actions. And your actions shape your life. So they limit distractions. They reduce noise. They avoid what doesn't matter. And they focus on what does. Every day they decide, where will my attention go? And where will it not go? Decision 5, they think long-term. Most people think short-term. What feels good now? What's easy now? What's comfortable now? But rich people think differently. They ask, if I repeat this for 1 year, where does it lead? Because every action compounds. Every habit compounds. Every decision compounds. Small actions repeated daily create massive results. Small mistakes repeated daily create massive problems. Direction matters more than speed. If direction is wrong, speed won't help. But if direction is right, even slow progress wins. So they focus on direction. Consistency, not excitement. Because excitement fades. But consistency builds. They don't chase quick wins. They build long-term outcomes. The hidden pattern. Clarity. Elimination. Systems. Attention. Long-term thinking. This is a structure. A mental operating system. And once you install it, everything changes. You stop reacting. You start deciding. You stop wasting energy. You start building results. The truth. You don't need more motivation. You need better decisions. Repeated daily. That's it. But most people won't do it. Because it's boring. Because it's repetitive. Because it doesn't feel exciting. But success is repetition. Final realization. You're not stuck because you lack potential. You're stuck because your decisions are inconsistent. But if you repeat the same 5 powerful decisions every day, everything changes. Rich people don't have better motivation. They have better systems. And systems don't fail unless you stop using them.